gonna get the wall, they're just gonna fucking push prep, come back to site, and they're like,
know,
okay, we'll try and
There
come
were
back.
3 people top, I think. I saw LAGr and I saw Castle, and then I saw Bandit.
No, Bandit was like deep in sight, and then Castle and Bandit were off site. Were you Hibana?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking well annoying that. Just fucking walked in and shot me and Bandit, and I was like, fuck, this is gonna be hard.
As soon as I got that round, I was like, boys, call me Striker, because I'd just be doing that kind of shit.
By the way, that last round where I got the triple kill, I was just singing Bartram in the corner, and I hear Fanny he's like, he doesn't know what to say because it's like
Polish.
they're all in fucking Bartram. I'm like, wait, what? I looked at my left to see people. Oh.
I know.
Just setting everything up.
No, Pugly, when you were attacking Baker and you bought the Maverick, and I'm sat on the table, and
yeah, I should have
Maverick
expected
at the top
that.
wall, and I just see like this tiny change in colour, and I'm like, oh, let me shoot this, and it was your head.
Oh, peak. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't really think there was an angle from there to where I was, but
You boys ready to get us underway?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go.
Right. First of all, massive GGs to both teams. I'd lived up to its name of Clash of Titans. I do have one slight issue with it though. My prediction was wrong again. It's finished 7-4 instead of 7-5.
No, we didn't throw rounds this game.
Right, starting off with LAGr defense, not ladder, LAGr. Just want to know on the kitchen defense, why was there no smoke brought?
That's it.
why would you think we should bring smoke?
Most teams play a smoke in prep room just to smoke off the bakery push. So I was just wondering, what was your thinking?
We play Jaeger Warmai in bakery to hold it, and basically it's just to eat up all the fucking utility, and then we play back. Like the first round that we won on kitchen, it kind of worked properly, even though you guys got open the main wall. And then we just play for picks as you try and enter sight. But yeah, the second time it was just like Hibana play, it really fucked us up.
That also leads on to the question.
Well, yeah, I mean smoke might have helped, but
yeah,
we don't really have room in the lineup for that.
Ah, fair enough. What was the intention of the bakery hole? Just to waste time, basically.
Yeah, we couldn't decide whether we thought you guys would top clear or bakery push. Our default setup is just the whole bakery like that, so we thought first time we play it, let's just do that anyway, even if you top clear, we can just adapt to it. But then you really heavily push bakery, so we just stuck with it. And it worked, the whole idea is Warmai Jaeger just fucking eats up all the utility. They just got nothing left to chuck, which did happen, but yeah, as I said, the second time around it was just like Hibana. It was a good round.
Over to Rebel. What happened with the first attack round? You just had such a promising stuff, and everything just gradually went downhill after.
We kind of just stalled because fucking Fod walks in, kills 2 of them, and then we basically just walked into that crossfire and we just stalled, and that's just kind of what Fod does.
The first round too, anxious to push in.
Yep.
We droned it, and no one went for the kill because there's only one person holding kitchen and one freezer, I think. So we could have just got a simple trade on that and we could have planted. Yeah.
Alright, back over to LAGr. What happened on the reading defense? Was it just poor comms, poor strats, poor hold?
Yeah, it just kind of all fell apart in one go. Before, when it was a 4v4, I think, we were pretty confident we would win that because we had time, and we had still a lot of utility. I started all my smokes, but it was just a little bit of unfortunate timing with the pick on me from the hatch. Then Street tried that rotate out into pillars, and then came back but got stuck in the Hibana rotate.
Yeah.
Because you know how fucking buggy Hibana can be. Yeah, it was just a few little things that kind of just all collapsed at once, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's understandable. Over to Rebel. What I want to know is, how did you recover mentally after losing the first 2 rounds quite heavily to train the mind to go on and win the 3rd round?
Should I answer this?
You can actually T-stacks.
Yeah, okay, so basically what Cafe is known to be a defender sort of map.
Yep.
And you always kind of want to win your reading round.
Yeah.
So when we were 2-0 down, we realised, hey, we're doing stupid stuff here.
Yeah.
Stupid executes, they're being sloppy. Let's just do it right on the reading round, and then we got 2-1. And then we can fix those problems we did in the beginning 2 rounds later on. And when we won that reading round, that was just me over a confidence booster to get us into the game.
we essentially just kind of it was like a reset. It's like we lost 2 rounds. It's like, boys, it's a defender-sided map. Losing 2-3 rounds at the beginning is standard, but you know they have to go in off-site now. We should win that, and then like the momentum from that round should carry us because we obviously know how to then fix the mistakes on like the bakery hold and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Over to LAGr. Just want to know, how did you know where Sledge was on the run out by Stegmans?
I think I'm not actually sure. You'd have to ask him, but I'm pretty sure he just tried it to see if anyone was there. Like it's pretty common repel.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing with the top floor. Like there's pretty much no other way to attack it other than take red stairs and then piano. Like I don't know, unless you have some like crazy wild rush strat or something. But like odds are that you might have someone repelled in that piano window. So if you just run out of bakery, you're 50-50. Why not?
Unless you're rebel, then you rushed plants out with the capital.
We didn't go for that actually because we thought that you watched our game.
Yeah, we thought, hey.
We haven't watched your cafe game to be honest.
Because we thought you would have, because also the setup was like heavy utility drain and stuff like that. And we were like, they're probably gonna expect that we rush. We're just not gonna do it.
Yeah, especially with the Wami pick that we had most sites. Like Capital's a bit risky to rush if it all goes wrong off one fucking magnet.
That leads me to another question for Rebel. Why did you just constantly upstairs on the top floor? You repelled the same on the cigar. You done cigar push. Why did you didn't change your sledge to maybe a buck to go beneath or some some below?
Very simple actually. Sledge's grenades, and we need those grenades.
Yep, understandable. So just push cigar, hope for the best. No, if that's really up, then yeah.
Yep. That's the default take,
Yeah. Alright, final question before we switch to the attack and defense for LAGr and Rebel. For LAGr, final question on defense. What was why did you race the castle and bakery entrance when they were always playing a sledge?
Yeah, that was a little bit of an oversight. We were just thinking, like, there's no point putting it in brown. Because you're just not pushing it at all, so we're like, well, where else can we put it? And then we just put it there thinking it might use up as a fear thing, but yeah, that was a bit stupid as you had sledge.
Yeah. Final question for Rebel. They looked down and out on the last attack round, then Caesar, out of nowhere, popped off with 2 kills to give a plant off, just leaving Jude to kill. Any insight to what happened for Caesar?
Wait, which round are we talking about?
The round what got you
Kitchen
to 3-3.
defense, probably?
Yeah.
Oh.
Habano.
Well, we weren't going to get the wall. Stax is like, they have 2 on site. Just rush prep. And then I channeled my inner Shaiko with the Hibana and just ran in and pew-pewed.
I basically acted like a human drone.
Yeah.
You see like loads of Latin teams do that when they're attacking something. They'll send someone in to like physically check where everyone is. And then I relay that info to Caesar.
Yep.
And Caesar just got the refrags, and that's
Alright. Understandable. Right. We'll go to after the split. So it was a 3-3 split. LAGr gun 3, Rebel gun 3. So first question for praise for the Rebel defense. Actually, it was lovely angles from above onto prep by Ford and Jude, if I'm not mistaken. Whose idea was it to do those angles?
I mean, if you're gonna hold, if you're gonna go for a roam strat on the bottom floor, you want to have those angles always, so we can just hold onto the side better.
Yeah. Alright. Basically just follow-up question for LAGr on the attack. Why was there like no ops for vertical playing kitchen? What was the reason behind it?
We were just trying to go for a horizontal push on that. Like that's why I bought the Maverick to try and open the wall. And like that first round was just like a few things. Like the pick on Thermite kind of hurt us a lot.
Yeah.
We did actually open the wall with Maverick, but by then it was like I think it was a 3v5.
Yeah.
Like
that. By 30 seconds on the clock as well.
I think it was whoever was playing Cade. Like we had a drone on you in prep, and like you would push, but then fall back, and then push and fall back, and it was really hard to like relay that information like in real time. So we kept watching it, and then you'd have fallen back already, and then you'd come up, and then we'd watch it, and then you'd just fall back. Like, yeah, it was just like some communication errors, a bit of early picks kind of hurt us on that one.
Alright, back over to Rebel. I noticed to see Wamai was actually playing Reflex and Og. Is that just a preference or something?
Yeah, I mean, I run red.org, so it's just preference.
fair enough.
I run the MP5K. I don't know. It's literally just preference.
Yeah.
Hollow Orc.
Alright. Before we move back over to LAGr, Caesar, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Go on.
Stacks downed straight below. Then the kill stealer yourself stole a kill. How did you feel about that, Stacks?
I mean, it's a bit of jokes. I mean, we got the call that we're going below, so I didn't know if he was down.
Yeah.
I said book heavy tag, maybe down, and then Caesar just confirmed that like we don't care about kills, so just that we get that frag finished.
Because obviously, chances are you have multiple. Like if you're gonna have the book push below, you'd have the Ash, which obviously they did. And it's like I'd rather just take the kill. Like I don't want to. You don't want to like confirm.
Yeah.
Let them get the revive.
Mhm.
Just confirm that it's there.
Yeah, fair enough. Question to LAGr. Why switch off Screezy? Is that how you pronounce the name? Yeah?
Yeah, Squiz, yeah.
Yeah. Why did you switch him off Flank Watch to IQ?
They're playing Cade and Valkyrie quite a lot.
Yeah.
So we thought it was a bit more useful. Like, yeah, I mean, because we were playing Nomad a lot, like they probably weren't going to suddenly start committing to loads of flanks. They're probably like already aware that we're playing Nomad, so I don't think it hurt us that much to swap to IQ.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Final few questions before we go into the big ones. How did you boys turn a poor 6 attacking rounds into a very dominant defense round?
I think it comes down to Cafe being defense sided. We didn't do any like new strats or anything. It was kind of just like old recycled strats.
Yeah.
But like it's so easy to hold Cafe on the defense. Like you're expected to go 4-2.
Yeah.
Basically, as soon as it was Trey, we basically already knew we won, or at least got 1 point out of it.
Yeah.
Back over to LAGr. Just final few questions. After such promising defense strats, what fell apart in the attacking rounds for you boys?
Yeah, I think what you guys said about going 3-3 on defense, like, it wasn't ideal at all. We really wanted 4-2. It could have been a different game if it was like that. Attack-wise, I don't know, I think they just outgunned us on them. We lost motivation a little bit, brought it back after we won 1 round, but I think we already kind of knew that we were down and out at that point. I mean, yeah, the fact that these guys fucking have strats to every site, not just 1, but fucking 5, and we just have 1 for 3 sites. I think that was probably the difference.
We don't have 5 strats for every site.
To be fair, like, because the strats we used there were like just stuff we made up on the spot when we played Cafe last night in a league game. It was just we were like the strats didn't, you know.
I mean, the reading strat we've been running for a very long time.
Other than the reading strat,
before you were even here, the one that we played. It's very simple to explain as well to people.
Alright. Just a sole question for you, Pugnoy. How did you get down with Thermite? Did you fall off the building?
Yeah, so it's basically a glitch on Cafe that I always forget about.
Oh, that's
that one.
If you're reverse repelled, as you repel up, in that spot where I was, it like as you go over the edge of the building, it like clips you off the building.
Okay. I thought.
Wait. I have one question. How far were you planting? Like, how deep were you in the plant?
Probably 70, something like that, 75.
Because I shot you, I killed you, with 1 shotgun bullet from like quite a distance. If you were 100 HP, I would have never killed you.
Yeah, it was annoying that. Everybody on my team was just like, oh fuck. As soon as they saw that I was down, like, fucking hell, here we go.
I just thought it was a run out or something, so I just want to clarify that up. So, just back over to the vague questions. So, how did both teams prep for this league game?
I'll take
you can start that off.
I don't think we did, honestly. I did the bans, and then Stax was like, "You're a dick. Why did you? We didn't want to take them to Cafe. The fuck are you doing?" So we were like, "Shit. Maybe we fucked up a bit, because you know, Cafe is a bit of a weird one for us." We were like, I don't know. We didn't prep for it, like, honestly.
I mean, big shout out to ex-Audacity coach Fod, the great Argelin.
Alright, how about you, LAGr? How did you prep for it?
Absolutely nothing. We've had really busy last like 2 weeks, so the team hasn't really done anything. We haven't scrimmed in like 2-3 weeks. Like we got a lot of other in real life stuff going on, so
Yeah.
we just kind of knew what we wanted to do with bands. We didn't want cafe, but we were quite happy with cafe because we have strats for that. Well,
Yeah.
a few strats. But other than that, yeah, just nothing really.
Who out of just curiosity, who has the IGL for LAGr?
It's kind of between me and Street. We used to have Next, who was primary IGL, and then it kind of swapped onto me. But Street does a lot of shot calling as well, so it's kind of
What
between.
happened to Next? Did he just leave, or?
Yeah, he just doesn't. He doesn't really feel like playing comp anymore. So.
That's valid.
That's
I
a
guess.
shame. That's a shame. Final question before we conclude the interview: how is Team Rebel prepping for their next game against Team Kronos?
No
Depends.
idea.
We can't have like a banning phase that we want to go with them. That I am gonna do, and not you. Other than that, we're quite confident in ourselves that we can beat them.
Alright. Then over to LAGr, how are you two going to prep for your next two games, if I'm not mistaken, against my team, 1-2, and Surf?
We still have to play Animal as well.
Oh
so
yeah,
we got
I
three
forgot.
games somehow. I'm not
No,
sure
no,
how.
my bad. You just played
Because
Surf.
you have the defaults versus like both Randy teams.
Yeah.
But we.
So.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, how are you going to go around prepping with them?
Seraph and want to no, not trying to disrespect here, but like we're hoping to win those games. As like the league has kind of shown, there's like a top 4 teams and then the bottom 4 teams.
But you've got to take in consideration there's 2 teams have dropped out, so it's only a league of 6 really.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, top 4 and then a bottom 2, but yeah, no, we're not gonna like go in fucking trolling or anything. It's gonna be we gotta try. But Animal is the game I'm really looking forward to. That's a big game.
Alright, so just a lot of preparation and hopefully nothing goes downhill for you boys then.
Yeah, if we have time to prep, we will be. Yeah.
Alright, well, thank you very much for taking this time to do the interview, and all the best for the foreseeable
Thank you
future.
for doing the interview.
You're
Cheers,
welcome.
Cam-Stevenson for Landes Coast.
Definitely. I see you later. You too.